Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about Southwest Florida renters feeling burdened, Chloe Kim making her dad and America proud at the 2018 Winter Olympics, and more. Today is Tuesday, February 13th, and this is the Lunch Break. Lee and Collier County renters are spending too high a percentage of their income on housing costs, according to a Harvard study. The study looked at the burden of costs for renters and defines a cost-burdened renter as one who pays more than 30% of their income on housing costs, including utilities, while severely cost-burdened renters pay more than 50% on housing and utilities. A high cost burden can have a major impact on a household's ability to meet their other needs. The study found that half of renters in the Naples metro area are cost-burdened, and 24.6% are considered severely burdened. In the Cape Coral-Fort Myers metro, 51% are considered cost-burdened and 22% qualify as severely burdened. Those numbers put Southwest Florida slightly above the national average in the U.S. Over 20 million households were spending more than 30% of income on household in 2016, which is nearly half of renters. Florida overall had a higher percentage, with 54% of renters being cost-burdened and 29% being severely burdened. A lack of affordable housing not only impacts individual households, but it can also hinder general economic growth as well. The VP of Arthrex told county commissioners in December that the company has had to send jobs to other states because employees were unable to find housing despite competitive wages. Experts agree Southwest Florida needs housing for its average wage earners if it's going to remain attractive to businesses looking to invest in the region. For a second consecutive year, President Trump is trying to drastically reduce or eliminate federal support of cleanups for iconic U.S. waterways. Trump's proposed 2019 budget for the EPA would cut funding for restoration initiatives and remove all EPA funding of cleanup programs for the Gulf of Mexico and South Florida, including the Everglades and the Keys. The administration's EPA spending plan said the agency would encourage state, tribal, and local entities to continue making progress in those places. The administration sought to zero out spending on the regional water initiatives in its first budget a year ago, describing them as primarily local efforts and contending state and local governments were capable of paying for them. But Congress decided otherwise, illustrating the popularity of the cleanups among lawmakers of both parties and voters who want progress on long-standing problems such as toxic algae on beaches, invasive species that starve out native fish, and industrial toxins embedded in river bottoms. Supporters pledged another fight to keep them intact. Chloe Kim stamped her name on a new era of snowboarding with a run down the halfpipe that officially did not mean anything, but to her meant everything. The Olympic gold medal was already hers, but she knew she could do better. So she gave a shout out to her South Korean grandmother who was watching her in person for the first time and dropped into the halfpipe to make history. On the last run of Tuesday's final, Kim hit back-to-back 1080-degree spins on her second and third jumps, repeating a combination no other woman has done in competition. The 17-year-old from California made it look easy, but only afterward did she concede how difficult the past several months had been. Her parents both emigrated to the U.S. from South Korea, and though it was more coincidence than any grand plan, Kim making her Olympic debut in the country where her family was from set up a sure path to stardom in the halfpipe and beyond. Her father gave up his job to chase his daughter's American dream, so Kim knew where the real thanks belonged, and her way of giving it was the classic run she put down in the end. And that was the lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you would like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.